Today, April the 19th, 2016, I'm going to change the CVT fluid of my Subaru Outback 2012. The tools that you need is a 8 millimeter Allen key. Actually, you should use a socket, Allen socket like this. This is a 10 millimeter. This is for the fuel plug. This is for the drain plug. To use the socket so that you can use the torque wrench. I'm just being cheap. I have a 8 millimeter Allen key like this. I don't have a socket. I don't want to buy a socket. Yeah, but I have a 10. You need some kind of level so that you know the car is jacked up level. Some kind of electrodes and a pump, so that you can pump the fluid into the transmission case. As usual, when you get under the car, you need safety glasses, you need gloves, and I wear a mask. I wear a mask too, because you don't want anything to drop in your mouth. Of course, you need a torque wrench on top of that. By the way, the fuel plug, the torque for the fuel plug is 50 Newton meter, and the drain plug is 20 Newton meter. But I'll just tighten it up because I don't have a socket, 8 millimeter socket. Another thing is that you need some type of temperature tester. This is my child's temperature tester. I wrap it with a piece of plastic so that I don't make it dirty. I tested this one. It's pretty accurate, so I'll use this one. It's infrared. The reason why you need the temperature tester is because when you change the fluid, you need the fluid temperature to be between 35 to 45 degrees Celsius. With the thermal expansion of that within that temperature range, you have the correct amount of fluid in the transmission case. That's why you need the temperature tester. I have already jacked up my car. The car is on 4 jack stands. It facilitates my work. Again, never get under the car while only the hydraulic jack up the car. It's for your own safety. This is the CVT fluid I'm using to replace my Subaru OEM CVT fluid. This is Valvoline. Well, there are write-ups in the Subaru forum saying that people are using this CVT fluid, so I'll use it too. I bought 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are only 6 on the shelf. I probably should have asked the clerk to bring me one more, because people say that they pour 6 out, drain 6 out, and they pour in around 5.5, close to 6. So 6 is a little bit tight. I'm gonna try to avoid waste. First thing first, I'm gonna trim the pump, because the pump is very long. You don't need that long. Just like this, and then to the end, and trim it flat, because the end is not flat. Will not suck up all the fluid. Okay, I put back the pump into the plastic bag to keep it clean until I use it. This is the part I trimmed off. So after jacking it up, I tested the level of the car. The rear is a little bit higher, but well, I'll leave with that, because the bubble is still in the middle, almost in the middle. Yeah, but you need to make sure that it's pretty much leveled, not like a front too high or rear too high. Okay, now I'm under the car. This is looking at the car from rear to the front. This plug is the fuel plug. It's a 10mm Allen screw. And this is the oil pan. Some people mistakenly drain their CVT fluid when they want to change their engine oil. But just be careful. This almost square shape of can is the oil, is the CVT fluid pan. The engine oil. Okay, sorry. This is the drain plug for the CVT fluid. The engine is in the front, and also this is the front differential drain plug, and this one is the front differential overflow plug. The engine is here with the bar close to it. That's the engine oil. That's the drain plug of engine oil. They're all different. The engine is like a 14, I think it's 14mm bolt, and the front differential is Torx 70 T70, and this one is an Allen key. So that's a way to avoid mixing, but people still make mistakes. Yeah, it happens. The idea of draining this differential is the same. Transmission is the same as draining the differential. First, you need to make sure that you can lose this fuel plug before you drain this fluid. If you lose the drain plug first, only to find out you cannot lose this fuel plug, you're screwed. It's like differential. So first, lose it. You don't have to remove it completely, but make sure it's loose, and then drain the fluid. Well, it's pretty tight. Oh! Okay. Now I tighten it back a little bit. It's loose. Now I can loose the drain plug. Okay. So this is the drain plug. It is supposed to be tightened to 20 Newton meter. It's 20 Newton meter is not a big torque, so it's supposed to be easy to remove. But with my experience, after some time, the plug can be very, very tight. Yeah, they're very tight. Okay. Now I loosened it. I'll move my drain pan. Okay. Now it's not like a fluid, a good oil. It's very, very contaminated. I bought this car second hand. The guy was towing, and he drove 110,000 kilometers in 4 years. So it's almost 30,000 kilometers per year towing, and the fluid wasn't changed. So Yeah, I can remove the fuel plug at the same time to facilitate draining. Okay. Okay. Okay, I removed this is the fuel plug, and this is the drain plug. The sizes are slightly different. One is 10, one is 8. I heard the OEM CVT, Subaru CVT fluid was blue, and it's totally black. It's totally black. So I think it's time to change the fluid. I'll leave it draining for a while. It should drain 6 quart. And by the way, you need to have the car running to put back 6 quart. If the car is not running, then you're not able to put back 6 quart. So the good process is I put back whatever I can, and then I leave the car running. I shift the shift from P to N, P to R to N to D, and then from D back to N to R to P, and then I come down. I can do 2 cycles. I can do 1 go. Well, the manual only says 1 cycle. I think I'll do 2 cycles. It doesn't hurt. And then I come down. I use my Cal's temperature tester to test the cover, the temperature of the cover. When it reaches 35, I'll start to pull in remove the fuel plug to get in more fluid, put in more fluid, because the temperature range is from 35 to 45 degrees Celsius, and it takes time to put in more while the engine is running and the temperature is going up. So I think it's a good time, it's a good start when you start from 35 degrees. And by the way, the temperature of this surface will be a little bit lower than the temperature of the fluid. So I'll start from 35. Okay, I'll leave it draining for a while. Okay, a side note. This is the drain plug. This is the fuel plug. The fuel plug has a flat washer. As I always think, flat washer, I don't change it, because if it is clean, it's not warped. I think there's very little difference between the used washer and the new washer. So that's a flat washer. But the drain plug has a crash washer. That I didn't expect. You should change a crash washer. You should. Now I'm a little bit screwed because I have to reuse this one. I don't have a crash washer for the drain plug. I probably just put it back this time. So I drain 6 this time. I probably drain 6 do another drain next week. So by that time I'll have the new crash washer. I'll change it. But the drain plug has a crash washer. Change it. This is a mark on my drain pan. I marked it down for another oil change. This is 4 liter. This is 8 liter. And the CVT fluid, if you look from this side, is right here. So it's a little lower than the center of 4 and 8, which is 6. So that's about 6 quart, because that's 6 liter at the center. 6 quart is a little bit less than 6 liter, so that's 6 quart I drain out from the transmission. So if you need to prepare your CVT fluid, prepare 7 in case shit happens. You spill one, there's some waste. Well, 7. Well, you can still return it if you don't need to use it. It has been dripping for the last 10 minutes, and it's dripping very slow now. I can't get the last drop of the oil out, so it's dripping. It's drop by drop now. So I just put back the plug, drain plug, and tighten it by hand. Like I said, I should have the torque wrench, but just too cheap. I'll tighten it by hand, and you're not supposed to reuse the flat washer. I'll probably with the quality of the drained oil, I think I'll do another drain. So I'll use a new crash washer by that time. Okay. I'll tighten it. Not too tight. You don't want to strip the threads. If you cross thread the thread, you're screwed. So tighten it so that it doesn't leak, but not that tight that you damage it. Brake cleaner. It's easier to check next time to see if it's been leaking or not. Yeah. Okay, all the oil is gone. Okay, clean. Okay, this is the fluid I just drained out from the transmission. I heard the OEM fluid was blue, but this one is totally black. So I feel lucky that I changed it. This is a piece of white paper. Let's keep it in the fluid to see the quality of the fluid. Yeah, it's I can still tell it's bluish. The fluid is bluish. So it's originally it's blue, but now it's kind of black. Now I'm trying to pump the new fluid into the transmission case. Hopefully the pump works fine. It's a new pump, never tried it. I should have kept the one, I had the same one when I changed my transmission, differential fluid. But I threw it out after I changed my differential. I should have kept it so that I don't have to buy a new one. The thing is that sometimes a new one doesn't mean it's a good one. Sometimes it's leaking, you have this, that problem. So at least the old one, I know it's working. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Seems that this one works. Fluid is spilled out from the fuel plug already. I have already cleaned it. Spilled on the cardboard. I always put a piece of cardboard under the car when I'm working. It's very beneficial. It catches everything dripping from the car to keep my garage clean. I actually put in 4.5, less than 4.5 quart. There's another 1.5 I can't put in because the car is not, the engine is not running. After the engine is running, the temperature goes up to 35 degrees. I'll start to put in the others. Then now it's there. That's my pump. That's the bottle. Yeah, I start to put in this bottle a little bit before it starts to spill. This is an empty bottle just to catch the other side of the pipe. Okay, as per the service manual, I need to start my car now. Start my car and cycle the shifts. Okay. R N D N R P. I'll do 2 cycles, like I said. Okay, so I'll check the fluid level with the car running. That's 6 quart already. I'll use the temperature gun to see if the temperature is correct. Actually, my friend lent me a temperature gun, a decent temperature gun. degrees. This point is 12. 12.3, 13.2. The temperature is not going up. It really takes a while for the oil temperature to go up. I know somebody used this method. They use the hot water. They put the bottle, the new fluid, in the hot water. to warm up the fluid before putting it in. That's one of the methods to speed up the temperature, increase of the temperature. That's probably the reason why it doesn't spill out when I put in 6 quarts, because the thermal expansion is not counted yet. My method is I put in as much fluid as possible. I put in all the 6 quarts. I put in as much as, if you have 7 quarts, put 6.5. Doesn't matter, put in 6.5, put more than what you needed, and then you keep measuring the temperature. When the temperature goes up to 35 or 40 degrees within range, you remove this fuel plug, and some oil will spill out. What's left inside is the correct amount, and then you put back the fuel plug, and that's the correct amount inside the transmission case. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I tested the fuel plug. It's I don't know if you can see, 23.9. My car has been idling for 15 minutes, and the temperature goes up to 23.9. So it means warming up your oil in hot water before putting it into the transmission case is a good idea. Because I've been keep testing it for 15 minutes. The temperature is not high enough yet. The place where I test is here, right below the fuel plug. Now the temperature is, I don't know if you can see, 34.3. 34.3 is very close. Okay, once it arrives at 35, I'll remove this plug. Okay. It's 35. Okay, you can't see. No, it's gone. Now it's time. Well, by the way, I'm gonna have to test my to see if this one works too. Oh, this one says 40. So, well, there might be a discrepancy, but we'll see. The 40 is still in the range. Oh, I probably have to put in more. I probably should have about 7 quarts. Now it doesn't spill out. I guess it's not far from the point it reaches the lower point of the. It's not far. Okay. With the last drop of my oil, it starts to spill out. It's almost there. Almost there. Yeah, it's right at the edge. So to avoid the awkward moment of like mine, you should buy 7 quarts. It's 45.9. So it's over 45. I need to shut the engine off. After changing this oil, I have some experience to share. First of all, warm up your transmission in hot water so that you don't have to wait 20 minutes for the oil to warm up. It's pretty slow. Second of all, buy 7 quarts instead of 6, because I'm pretty sure it's already at the lower end of the fuel plug, but well, it's not life and death for me because I'm gonna drain it again. Next time I'm gonna buy 7 quarts. And my method is to fill in. Let's say, for example, if I have 7 quarts, I'll fill in 6.5 while waiting for the temperature to go up. It might be a little bit more. And then at the set temperature, 40 degrees, you remove the drain plug. You remove the fuel plug. At that time, the amount is the correct amount, and then you put back the fuel plug. That's it. But I don't have enough oil. So hope you don't make the mistakes that I make. Yeah, and then I need to torque this bolt. I need to torque this fuel plug to 15 Newton meter, and that's an easy one. It's not necessary to show it in the video. So that's the end of the video for changing the CVT fluid for a Subaru Outback 2012. Of course, you need to clean it because it's very oily. You don't know if it is leaking the next time. So clean it with brake fluid and wipe it clean. Yeah, hope it helped. Thank you.